Hello and welcome to another episode of Wuzzy's Electronic Album Picks. I hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be a bit of a different music style. We're going super retro today. We're going all the way back to medieval times. This is a music style that I recently got into. It's a very interesting music style and I think you'll enjoy it as well. It's Downfall of Drangleic by Nameless. It was released October 27th, 2020. The album has 9 tracks and a length of 36 minutes and 22 seconds. The style is ambient and dungeon synth. These are my 3 favorite tracks. Track 1, Set Sail for the Shores of a Faraway Land. Track 7, Smouldering Kingdom. Track 9, The Downfall of Drangleic. Now, if you don't have your earbuds or headphones on, put them on now and enjoy the show. Track 1. As soon as this track started, I was interested with that sound of the blacksmith crafting a sword or armor, and also had some background synths. It then quickly opens up into this wondrous world of sound and harp synths. I really enjoy the flute that mixes everything very well together. It then progresses with some old medieval beats with more complex beauty. It then breaks down a bit near the middle and slowly builds again. What an interesting ancient world this is. It gets more complex and also gets a bit wild and energetic. A very good track indeed. Track 7. This track has a serious sound to it. It's got these medieval drums and a shaker or a tambourine. It works really well. As you can picture, it's a Smouldering Kingdom. It's sad and has a lot of emotion to it as the harp comes in. You can hear the fire raging on as the castle burns. I love the reverb of the harp. It's a quite sad sounding track, but I really like the flutes in it and the bass synths. They mix so well with the harp. It really tells a story of a battle that happened here in this world and the destruction of a kingdom. A very interesting track. Track 9, the last track. I was a bit surprised to hear the voice at the beginning of the track. It starts out slow and sad, but sounds amazing. It reminds me a little bit of the first track, but more of a sad feel. It slowly builds with a nice minimal beat, once again with that tambourine sound that's used a bit more here with the beat. Very complex synth melodies surround you and take you on a journey. It's hypnotic and mysterious. I really enjoyed the break after the beats as the track ends. A great finish. Another track I really enjoyed as well was track 8, The Dark Queen's Betrayal. It was more of a minimal track, leaning towards more of an ambient sound to it. I enjoy the beautiful harp in it once again. That harp is in a handful of tracks, which is awesome. The bass synths are very nice and strong in this one. I really enjoy the flow in it. Not much change happens in it, but it's relaxing. If you listen closely, and I mean if you're listening to with headphones, but you might be able to hear this in just a regular speaker, you can hear this kind of crackly bit that happens here and there, just a little extra texture of that ambience, which is a nice little touch to that. A wonderful piece of music. So there you go, another album for you guys to venture into if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed the episode so far, and if you're still watching, thanks for doing so. A bit of a different album pick for you guys. I'm still somewhat new to Dungeon Synth, but I'm really liking it. This album has a mix of feelings in it, mostly more of a sad feeling mixed with war and battle, and a little bit of dreamy peacefulness in this ancient fantasy land. There are other tracks on the album that are a little bit more ambient, like track 2, Far Into the Sea, and track 6, Hidden Knowledge of the Soul, another one I quite enjoyed. Track 3 and 4 were more dramatic battle-sounding tracks, and if that's the kind of dungeon synth that you're into, make sure you check out those tracks. The album is based on a video game called Dark Souls 2. I think I played that game a while back. It seemed interesting, but I just got lost and I didn't know what to do, so... there's a link in the description that talks about Drangleic. Drangleic. Yeah, that's the way you pronounce it, I think, if you're interested in the story. Now, if you see it on Wuzzy's Picks, it's an album to be heard, so I hope you guys check out the full album. Okay, that was today's album pick. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're new to the show and liked what you heard, hit that subscribe button and a thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you'll be notified when I have my next video out. You can find our 3 latest releases in the description as well. And if you want to hear more Dungeon Synth music, you should check out my brother's album, Lore. I helped out on a few of the tracks, and yeah, it's a really cool album, and you should check it out if you haven't already. If you want to hear more of our music and upcoming releases, check out our other channels and websites. Some big news I mentioned in a previous episode about a new music project called Castle Mouse. Well, me and my bro plan to release it later this year, and it's going to be on tape. And this tape is going to be a little old book. And it's it's going to be quite interesting. It's a rather large ambient dungeon synth project, so anyone who likes dungeon synth should definitely check this out. I can't wait to have them made. I'll be posting updates about this progress on Instagram, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome day and night. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.